I stand up, I get up, mapelu moya shona kona. Ahubuluza focus, come on, be a go-getter. Ashona kona, stay focused. Opportunities, you gotta get this, you gotta fight the skills.
I'm a hustler, ya fanda, man. I'm a hustler, ya fanda, man. Just leave us. We're trying to make a living. Get a masiega, we're my hustlers. Get to wole lego, won't come a cast, and what's good, won't come a sabba, we as I hope and sun kumbula. Ikamo make me show my oshela iSpani. Jobagas letter okanya, ukarababies on what electrical engineering, buffet. Out in Kalagan, get bullets and land corner. Get a sunbonani and a salute to all my hustlers. Get to buffet, no much like a samba. No Daphne Morake into azigithi enexasa eligqamile ngempela njengoba ke akholele ukuthi azakhele umgwaqo onama street light bafethu okhanyayo kule profession afuna ukuyenza njengoba ke into aziqale lapha ke ishaya i-learnership njenge electrician manje sekafuna ukushintsha izinto sekafuna ungena ku internship lapha nenye inkampani abayibiza ngokuthi i-Africem bafethu afuna ukushaya electrical engineering ngiyazi lapha ekhaya uyazibuza ukuthi kungani ke into ifuna udlala ngogesi ngithi your guess is as good as mine kodwa mina ngithi boo shona phansi nansi. Name Daphne Morake, age 27, education metric, tertiary qualification National Diploma Electrical Engineering at UJ. Formal work experience 3 years learnership as electrical technician working towards a BTech degree. Position applied for electrical engineering internship.
Lina laga ke Daphne Morake, ke goletse mo Meriting extension 2. And then ke tsene primary school ko Monato. From Komanato, kaya Goratla Khona, from Goratla Khona, kaya Kili. And then kile ko dikolo tse dintsi especially primary school because ne re ne tsu move around le batsadi baka. And then ga ke tletsa high school e be ke ya go President Mangope Technical High. Ke teng go nna gore ke fitile ka nna introduced to electrical engineering go teng. Because it's technical and commercial school. Mare like if you go classing, bank is go a commercial class. Then I get na kwana go tletse banyana ba bantsi. Like sa feel gore I'm at the right place. So ka go principal mara metsi ka mo kopa gore ke batlo change class. Then from there I nkisa go classing ya engineering go grade 8 nele e 1 fela. Then ha ke tsena go tletse ba shibana ba ntsi. Ha ke tsena go show ke na class e batla yengare e. Then from there, I started engineering. I
got definitely in high school. I get her from the villages. Kilo Alastan at 8. That's when we met because she was like top of the class that time. Then then she got a challenge.
Ka mogonele ngwana o nna siame ka teng. Tsatsi le lengwe principal a mpitsa ko sekolong le ma teacher. Ke tshogile ke thagere o irile something sa molato. Ha ke tsena go sekolong kwana ke fitlhe ke re ke kopana le principal nthare o itse keng ga ga o biletsa sepe go senyeditse nako fela a re ne ke re ke tlo go ra ke re wa itse o na le ngwana o siameng tota ngwana o mo rutile yang
Daphne ke ngwana o mongwe o a mofuta wa gagwe bonyane ba Daphne go gola ke motho na a drawer gore ga karo ditse o potetse ka fa dipendetse tsa ka tse o na dintsha ke kra a kwadile le mo di newspaper o na drawer mo grand space mo teng wa drawer mo teng mo
ke subject ene ke rata go sekolong thata ne le drawing so go high school ke pasitse drawing ya ka also ka A and then ga ke tlo fitla teng mo high school ka realize gore electrical mostly ke di drawings le one. So that's why nearly easier for now to understand.
Daphne o godisitswe ke mamaka go toga a le monnyane mamaka ne le motho o very disciplined wa bona le rona re le disciplined so ga Daphne a tlo tlhalefa o na le mo matsogong a gagwe nna ke le kgakala le ene
ne le motho o itetelang batho a phela le mauthi mostly azange aba motho le banyane. He's always befriended guys.
nna e ne e sa nkgathatse ebile o ne ke wa bona gore ke rata ka tshameka le batho ba basimane ka gore ga nna ka tshameka le batho ba basetsana o ne a tlhoka taolo.
ne ke nna le bo abuti ba ka ba i2 ba leng gore ba tla ka motlasaka. My one brother is 10 years younger than me, and then o mongwe o tlhokofetse. So we used to share a room because mo ntlong ya ba gae ke 4 room. And then no na le struggles where mo legation motlakase wa tsamaya, I have to study ka mo ba rasa ba banyane monna, they wanna play na ke ba tlo bala. And then ka mo ke thavene mo pela mo gae noisy dilo tse di yalo. So ke tsentse ke bale ke na le problem gore ke tlo bala yang bone ba rasa ka mo ke thavene ka mo ke eng. But so my dad nana le caravan ne pheka mo pela jarata. And then ne ke tla ile khela go caravaneng mara ba no caravan ha ena aircon and let's say la mo Rustenburg la fisa strong. So ke tla be ke tukela mo le mo caravaneng ke romena ke le reka la di IC. Then ke bale especially ka matric ke bale bosigo motla ka sotla tsa ma ke tla tsa ke rese ke lo nna go caravaneng ke bale until morning. But it was tough mara ke feleditse ke fitlhile go ne ke batlo fitlha go teng. Ha ke passa matric ka 2004, the first thing that came to my mind nearly university gore ke tlo ipona ke le go university, and I had applied to all of the universities, each and every one of them. I applied to 22.
You know, go fetsa matric, you're not really sure gore o batlo etsang wa ntlha like. So rona mainly ne re drive ya ke gore wara ntho e batlang go etsa, what are the chances tsa gore tla ke ra bursary because we were not well off, we were not ne re ka se kgone go patelwa go ya ko disekolong tsa re batlo ya go tsona ntlha like.
O irile fela ka fetsa go sekolong a ba tsamaile o ipatlela university a ba tla re bolelela mo gae re mama nna ke kry-ile sekolo ke ya ko kae le rese ha ke se ke sokole ke mo batle le rese o ipatletse.
Tomorrow ke ya for interview ya ka ya internship. Currently ntsegele on a learnership which has qualified me as electrician. So now I'm moving up ka ditoro tsa ka. So hopefully ke tlo kry-a that internship because ke ne tlo moving up to engineer. And then hopefully ga ke thola this position as intern electrical engineer, ke tlo kgona gore ke thuse batsadi ba ka go gae, and then batsadi ba ka ba tlo kgona gore re extend ntlo ya mama ka le papa ka. And then since na go tlhentse ba ntsenya sekolo, and then ha ise ba thole chance ya gore bone ba kry ntho ba e batlang mo lifeng, which is a house e leng gore a e nyane and ha re 5 mo yone e le 2 bedroom re robala mo kamereng e 1 ba botle.
Ngithi nani nazivunela lapha emakhaya ukuthi akathusanga amalungu omndeni wakhe ngale career ayikhethile. It didn't come as a big shock ukuthi intokazi yabe ifuna ukungena lapha emsebenzini okuvamise ukuthi kugcwala abantu besilisa kuyo. Engicabanga ukuthi inyathelo ezikahle kodwa kubalekanga ukuthi mina ngicabangani. Akusemqoka ukuthi labantu azomcasha bambona kanjani. Mina ngithi ake sithathe intambo siqhume lapha siqhumane naye lapha ku interview yakhe. Kule xaxa sifake kuso. Ngithi mina xhuma xoxo.
Good morning, Daphne.
Good morning, sir.
How are you this morning?
I'm good, thank you. Just a bit nervous.
Don't be. Welcome here at Jukskei plant. We're going to conduct the interview here at Jukskei. I just want to introduce you to our company communications manager, Maxine Nell.
Hello, Daphne. Welcome.
Now, Daphne, you've been with the company now for 3 years. Just tell us about your career before you joining AFRISAM.
Okay, I am from a technical school in Tlhabane, Rustenburg. In grade 8, my teacher introduced me to the technical part of it. This is where we had electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, and building construction. So you had to choose one of the subjects. So after my exams, we found out that I actually got higher marks on electrical. That's where it started. So after matric, I passed my electrical, and then I got to UJ, University of Johannesburg.
Yes.
And then at university, I studied electrical engineering, diploma. And then soon after I qualified my S4, I couldn't get training anyway. And then I saw that there were learnerships from AfriSem, so I decided to apply. But this was when I was still at IFTA. So instead of getting the internship back in the day, I got the learnership through IFTA, where I was doing my technical training, which was skills development with Ikaya Fundisa. So soon after I qualified my phase 1 and phase 2 of electrical artisanship, that's where I got the learnership for AfriSem, and that's when I started my learnership with AfriSem. And then from there, I've been working with AfriSem as a learner at the Ekenhof plant for the past 2.5 years. This is where I qualified as an electrician, and now I want to become an engineer. Hence, I applied for this internship.
Congratulations so far. You did very well over the past 3-4 years. And that's why you're also on the final shortlist for this internship. We actually did the psychometrical tests on you.
Yes.
We did several assessments. The first one was that interest questionnaire that you did, and we actually established that you have very good interest in the electrical field. We've also did an aptitude test on you, and again we've established that you have the necessary aptitude to be successful in electrical engineering. And then a very important one is the personality one.
Nice.
If you look at the kind of stresses that electrical engineers work under, that's a critical one, and we scrutinized you on that. And you actually have a very good profile to fit into electrical engineering. So I'm going to ask Maxine to tell you about AfriSem.
Okay, Daphne, you've been with AfriSem for a while, and you've been exposed to some of the parts in our business, mainly the aggregate side, where we mine our stone. But AfriSem is much bigger than that. We're the leading construction materials company actually in Southern Africa, and we've got loads of operations, not only in South Africa, but also in Swaziland, Lesotho, and Botswana. So the career opportunities for you in this company is vast. Our values are extremely important to us. We've got 3 company values, and it's important that when you make a career choice, that you make sure that you align the company's values with your own, and make sure that you'll be able to live that on a day-to-day basis. Our 3 values are people. That means we care a lot about the people, not only in our company, but also the people outside of our company. We treat people with respect and honesty, and we always put people first in our company. The second one is planet. Planet refers how we take care of our environment. So we're very conscious about our business activities, making sure that we do as little harm as possible to the environment, as well as it refers to our community members. And then the last one is performance. AfriSem is in a manufacturing environment. It's important for us that every single employee perform at their very, very best to make sure that we're able to provide the very best products and services to our customers. And that's us in a nutshell. If you think that is a company that you would want to spend your career with, we'll be happy to have you.
Thank you.
What's going to happen now, Daphne? I'm going to ask Christopher to take you through the operation and give you more background on the position, and also electrical engineering, for you to make a final decision, and also for us to sit with you at the end of the day and to wrap up the whole process. So ask the necessary questions, have a close look at all the challenges involved in this position, and have a nice day, enjoy it.
Thank you, will do.
Thanks a lot so far.
Sure.
Go interview go botlhokwa gore o tlhalose gore o fitlhile yang mo ko mosebetsing bokgoni ba hao, ene seo he ke se Daphne a se entseng hantle ka gore tlhalosetsa tsela e a nkileng ya di training le di learnership bokgoni le tsebo e anang le yona ho e leng gore ka jeno o go sebisa gore e be a professional electrical engineer. Mahaslas menyetla e teng, tsamayang le ilo e batla. Go ka ba bonolo go dula fela gore nna ke na le maphepha mesebetsi ha iyo kapa ha ke na maphepha ene mesebetsi ha iyo.
batla sengwe se le gore o ka se fumana wa ithuta sona wa fumana bokgoni le tsebe gore ka osane o kgone go di sebedisa re na le di-choices maphelong ya ke a dumela maemo le ona a re ama empa se o lokelang go ipotsa sona ke eng se wena o ka se etsang ka maemo ao ke mohe o nang le choice ya gore o a wa fetola kapa o a dumella a go laole ka mora papatso re ilo bona gore Daphne yena o tla kgona go nka di-skills tse a di entseng tsa training le di-learnership a di apply di-tasking tsa hae gore e be a professional electrical engineer.
Who's there? Who's there? Inina-ke mahasilazi nisabukele sona iSpani ngithi uyazi sihlala sinivulela eminyango sinikhombisa ukuthi indawo yomsebenzi isebenza kanjani ngithi uyazi bathini basingqongqoza uzovulelwa njengahasla lethu-ke yena-ke uDaphne Murake intokazi ngempela ngithi eyimisele ukuthi isebenzise laphana i-learnership ne-internship systems ukuze-ke izokhona ukungena emhlabeni-ke laphana we-electrical engineering le ntokazi ngithi iya-multitaska ngempela ngithi ihambile laphana shaya i-national diploma yayo njenge-electrician manje-ke ibhizi ngapha futhi ishaya i-learnership nayo-ke i-AfriSam njengoba-ke ifuna ukungena laphana ku-electrical engineering program yabo bafethu ngithi intokazi-ke iyabazi kodwa kuzomele ilandele yonke into eyenzwa abantu-ke abafuna ukuthola umsebenzi kungani le ntokazi ifuna ukungena kangaka ngithi-ke uyazi abanye bethu bafethu ngiyazazi mina ukuthi nekhanda eliqinile athi sukuthi ukuthambisa ngolwazi sithole kabanzi ukuthi kahle kahle amaphi amanye amathuba atholakala khona laphana ku-engineering sector knock knock.
Kunetinhlobonhlobo temisebenti yebunjiniyela letikhona letiniketa tinhlangosi letahlukene. Kanti-ke kutsi ukhetha kungenela kuluphi luhlobo letebunjiniyela emathuba emsebenti manyenti sibili. Bonke-ke bonjiniyela badzinga titimvo letimbili. Kumele ube ngulowati tibalo kanye nesayensi. Akukhathalekile kutsi ungenela kuluphi luhlobo letebunjiniyela. Kutawumela ukwati kucabangisisa kahle, ucatilule tinkinga, phindze usemene nangetinombolo ekuhleleni umsebenzi kanye netebuholi ehlangothini lekuthuthukiswa kwemsebenzi wakho. Kufundzela kwetebunjiniyela bugcili ekuniketeni lwati lolwanele loludzingako kude ukhone kungenela lo msebenzi. Uqale umsebenzi kulelo hlangothi lolukhethile lokuyaye kuye ngekuthi uyakhona yini wena kuticabangela wena ngekwakho futhi ngendlela yenetisako. Akusithi sonke lesiphiwo uma sikhuluma ngaloku. Kepha uma unaso siphiwo semicombo lokhaliphile ungaba ngumunye walabo labangakhona kusebenzisa lawo makhono kulola likusasa lelihle sibili kwendele nesitikulana lesidako. Kungenela lo msebenzi kubita kakhulu. Lokunye-ke kubita kufundzela kwelikhethelo lokwendlula iBSc yetebunjiniyela noma idiploma kutebunjiniyela. Ikhozi yediploma ithatha iminyaka lemithathu kufundzela. Noma-ke ungenda ikhozi letingavumela ukuthi ubhalise ne-ECSA njenganjeniyela losemthethweni. Utawuthi-ke ngekwenta njalo, ingcenye yetidzingeko tekwenta ukuthi uhlale usemgceni ngetebunjiniyela kuchubeka nekutithuthukisa wena kulo msebenzi.
Dipedi ditsela tse o ka di latelang go ba electrical kapa mechanical engineer. Di-branch tsa engineering tsona o ka ithutela tsona ko university kapa ko technikon. Go na le Bachelor of Science in Engineering qualification, hape go na le Bachelor of Engineering qualification. It does not matter gore wena o nka tsela e feng gobane bobedi ba tsona di molaong le Engineering Council of South Africa.
Good afternoon, Daphne.
There, sir.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. My name is Christopher Mqekwa. I am the maintenance superintendent for the Yakskei Quarry. Today, I just want to take you on the overview of the quarry, explain to you what we do here, take you through to what you'll be doing and what will be our expectation from you. And hopefully, at the end of the day, this will give you a good explanation about our operation.
Yes.
So where we are now, we are at the quarry. This is the lookout point at the B plant. We're mining a granite rock. From the quarry, it gets processed into the plant. The machinery you see in the quarry is an excavator and ADTs. So the material gets transported from here into the primary crusher where it gets crushed in the ratio of 1:5, and then it gets processed into the plant. And if you look here, you can see the dump truck that's going there. That is our A plant.
Okay.
And this plant behind us here, it is the B plant.
Okay.
And the two plants produce aggregates.
All right.
And it's the material we explained earlier on that we sell to the construction industry, and is the material that goes into our ready mix. If you're ready, we can go down.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Task one for Daphne will be assessing the risk and hazard involved before entering the substation. It is very important that she's aware of all the hazard involved before going into the substation. Good afternoon, Becky.
Yes, Chris.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Good. Becky, this is Daphne. She's busy going through the interviewing processes for an intern. And Daphne, this is Becky Malinga. He's our resident electrician. Becky is going to take you through the processes of how do we attend to a switchgear or a high voltage substation. Okay, Becky, I'm gonna hand this over to you. Daphne, look, you just have to do what you've learned. Remember your training, relax. Becky's here, he'll sort of guide you through the process.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Firstly, we're gonna do a risk assessment. Okay. We're gonna have to identify the hazards, like Mungo's of corner line substation.
Right.
Substation is too dangerous. We have one 11 kV on Genala to our transformers. Okay, there's a logbook now. This is a switching record. This way we're gonna record whatever we are doing in the substation. This is our logbook, IC7 style substation. Okay. Yeah, in the sense that the substation is here recorder. Let's start our risk assessment and just write a date, everything, and the task. What you're gonna do today? Okay, we're gonna switch transformer feeder number 3. We've got 11 kV that's coming through here. Can write it down.
So electricity gave one of the hazards.
Yeah, one of the hazards. Yeah, and that's electricity.
Okay. And then we can't slip and fall. Ne?
No.
And then there's no heights.
No.
Fire and heat.
No. Cannot die. No noise.
Weather. Machinery. Dust. People above and below.
Yes.
So we clear.
Yeah, we're clear.
All the doors are in. So it's clear. Got on about the substation, the electrician, the engineer. Mostly because of by take for granted, and then that's how people die. So when I had a sign,
The 11 kV is too dangerous. It's a must to go to when the assessment, when the lokuza a logbook. It's whereby who was anti-identifier is into negligence.
She's done a risk assessment well. She's able to identify different types of faults you can get here. And according to me, she's done very well.
Definitely o entse risk assessment ya hae hantle bonolo hobane o ya e tseba empa di-task tse latelang ho tla nyoloela mahustlers no matter gore mosebetsi wa gago o tlwaetse yang o seke wa o nyatsa ka nako tsotlhe o etse ka bonnete o beye kelello ya gago ha motho a sa fumane mosebetsi se a qala no a shapa di-touch and go a etsa le di-excuses tsa gore mosebetsi o ha o patale ga go yalo gobane ka nako ya tlhatlhogo e fihla o ka se phomelle tje kaofela ga rona re a kgona go tsamaya empa re phela re shebile mo re tsamayang teng le tsela e re tsamayang ka yona go seng mo o tlawa ka mora papatso ha re shebe gore Daphne ena o tla khotlela lefelo le busy le le rata hape le nang le bokotsi le Mac le ena o re tshwaretse iSpani queue e leng gore tla go opisa hlogo.
It's a warning. Don't try this at home. Noma ke esikolweni ugesi uzohlakaza. Ngithi khafar ingozi lento. Ngithi ungazami ukwenza lento bafethi sekela ama professional ayenza umsebenzi wawo njengoba ke silapha eplant yase AfriSem bafethi samba ke nayo uDaphne into wazimanje sefuna ushintshe icareer yakhe. Ngithi unayo ke national diploma yakhe ngisho nayo leadership njenge electrician. Manje akafuna ufezisa amaphupho akhe ukuthi atholeke imfanelo zakhe njenge electrical engineer asebenzisa internship yayo le nkampani. Into wazi ihamba phambili makuza ke kuzokukhusela khona lapha na emsebenzini nokuzivikela ukuthi kakhulukazi ke mawusebenza ngento ezifana lezogesi kanje. Hayi into esibuza thina ke ukuthi ngabe ke into kazizokhona ukuthi ihambe lapha niyosebenza ke nge-high voltage switching gear. Kodwa ngaphambi ukuthi singene kuleyo gear asingene kule gear ke ngilethele ke umbuzo wethu wakule viki lapha na kuSpani Q bafethu. Ngithi ngicela ningiboleke indlebe zenu nilalisise ngoba ke sidlala ngamagama. Ngithi what hides with this head outside? What hides with this head outside? Yini into ezifihlayo kodwa ikhanda layo liphumile bafethu. Uyazi thumele wenzeni sithumele umkhafazo mayazi impendulo uye lapha na ku Twitter yethu ku @iSpani on SABC1 @iSpani on SABC1 bese uthi #iSpani with the capital Q bese uyaphendula khona lapho. I know some of you are going to nail it. Ake sibona ke intokazi who's fighting tooth and nail ukuze athole lo msebenzi tooth and nangchokeki ngimnikeza nje iclue.
Okay, firstly, we're gonna need to wear our safety gear, our high voltage safety gear.
Okay, this is our arcing helmet. If final explosion, it's part of the PPE that we need to use most substation. And then in a overall thing, it's also part of protection for the substation when there's a, and then inner is the suit that we put on top of that.
Into senza manje la substation sizoswisha off ilokuza ifida number 3 sine fault ilokuza high current fault ifida number 3 ya transformer ya SAB plant. Now sizoswisha off kuyofida lelo. We need to do it a risk assessment to identify a fault ukuthi fault ipi fault ekhona.
Mo ke gona mo e leng gore re tlo switcha on breaker ya rona. So ha re tsena go substation re tlo ntsha breaker ya rona re tlo reka out, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna charge it. Ha re fetso e charger e tlo re bolella gore okay it's fully charged, then re tlo e kwala mo re berekisa di-tools. Ha re fetso e kwala we're gonna take a remote re ye kwa ntle, and then from there re tlo pressa. Then once re pressa ha ile re ya starta, that means fault e leng gore ne o kerile ko planting hora re bankantse, that's why breaker na e boela on.
The substation akuyiphinde uma iphi safety gear funa isebenzise kune amabanga athizeni ofuna wasebenzisa safety gear. sizosebenzisa-ke ile ka-11 kV because we switch off 11 kV. Ne-pendant yethu esiyisebenzisa funa isi-inspecte ukuthi ilokhuza ukuthi ifanele yini ukuthi isebenze i-switch off.
With high voltage switching or high tension switching, re tshwanetse re tswele kwa ntle because how we etsa o le ka mohare, if maybe ho na le a fault within breaker itself, then o tlo tjha.
Definitely njengoba sibonile lapha ukuthi be-switch off yonke into yenze kahle according to a procedure esinayisebenzisayo ku-AfriSam. Yonke into yenze kahle u-switch off kahle, i-crowdfunding yakhe yenze kahle, i-total effort wayi-reseta wa-switch on. Njengoba nizwa manje ukuthi i-plant iyarana ilokhuza uDefinitely wenze kahle konke.
Daphne o supile letshogonyana empa o kgonne ho finyella. Pele o ka kgetha mosebetsi ke utlwisise gore wena o motho o yang. Daphne yena o na le personality e strong ene seo re ka se bona mo sekolong mo a kgonneng go sia klase e tletseng ka banana a ya klase e tletseng ka bashimane. Ho tsho sengwe ka yena boyena ba hae bo tsamaisana le mosebetsi ke ka ho a kgonne go pasa le psychometric test yane. Psychometric test ke tsela ya go lekola di skills tsa hao, di abilities tsa hao, personality ya hao le gore da tsamaisana le mosebetsi na. Ka mora papatso, Meg o risa tasking ya bofelo le Daphne mo a ilong go ipatla ka gare ga di computer system ene hape o re fa karabo yena ya iSpani Q mo e reng gore what hides with its head outside. Later on ke araba potso ya Melton le Nhlodi gore ba iponagatsa yang ga ba le go di interview. Ha re kopane ka mora sena.
Khona-ke izinto ezinghambiselani nje empilweni bafethu njengogesi namanzi kodwa wena neSpani samathi nolimi ngakho ngizonceda nginiphindele umbuzo wethu wakule viki bafethu sithe what hides but its head is outside. What hides but its head is outside. Sithumele kumkhafazo khona lapha ku Twitter ku @iSpani on SABC1 kodwa manje samsibona uDephne ashaya final task yakhe ezisho ukuthi uyayithola le internship lapha electrical engineering program yayo ke iAfriSam. Into engakutshela yona ukuthi I nailed this link.
Welcome back, Daphne. You've seen a lot today. Okay, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Right now, I just want to show you our SAP system. This is the system or the environment where we record everything that happens here. It may include production, maintenance, it even covers our sales are also in here. They're actually in AES, but all the product, our production gets recorded on SAP. What do you see here on screen? It's the SAP maintenance or SAP production. In this system, we're able to record our safety incident, the management of all safety-related investigation, and then we're able to check in terms of maintenance, equipment that are giving you trouble, performance of equipment. And we also have what we call a planning board. This is where the engineering team and maintenance team plan all their works orders on daily basis. The switching that you guys demonstrated earlier on, ideally you will first come here, record what you're going to do, and then print out the physical paper, take it with you, do the work, record whatever
I've done.
What you've done on there. And when you finish, you come and input into the system. Okay, Daphne, now that you've understand more or less our system, I'd like you to record what we've done in the substation. Okay, I'm gonna give you this so that you can continue with it.
Okay.
You can just press enter and then it's gonna go to the other screen.
All right.
You'll call me when you're done, eh? Okay, thank you. Back in the days, everyone in their offices used to have a stack of file like this. And it's a wastage on paper, it costs a lot in terms of stationery. These days, you just record everything there and you print out only the important stuff. Most of new graduates from your old technicons, from a university, from college, they're not exposed to the system. I think maybe it's what the whole industry need to look at and maybe introduce it, especially for engineers, as a new curriculum into their studies. If I had to interview two guys, one has good SAP knowledge, doesn't have a lot of machine knowledge, and one has machine knowledge and no SAP knowledge. Machines and equipment in the plant are very easy because we can quickly teach you. But if you know SAP, it simply means you sort of understand their applications.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, thank you, Daphne. You now understand more or less how the system works. This is a very nice system, and the good thing is you sort of understand the system. I think you have more advantage than new students coming in, because most of them they don't understand this environment of SAP, and like are the people that like you who were previously exposed to the system, and I think you stand a very good chance of making your career here at YXK a very successful one.
Thank you.
Okay, no, welcome.
Ngokubona kwamahustlers yabona le task intokazi eceda ukuyiqeda khona manje iyona kade inzima kakhulu for ilanga la Daphne namhlanje usikhombisile ukuthi kumele ukwazi ukujumpa from learnership to internship usebenzisa sona iskill ngisho na experience kodwa umbuzo ukuthi ngabe ke ogqume kwanela asazi kodwa mase isikhathi manje nginikeze ke impendulo yombuzo wethu okule viki bafethu sithe what hides with its head outside ngithi ngiyabona lapho komkhafaza abaningi beni bathumelile bathi yi-ostrich cha akusiyona bafethu we are talking about a nail bafethi iyona ke esifihla umzimba in the wood or in the wall with his head popping outside. Hayi ke masibuye emva kwekhefu sibona ke uDaphne with the head on the chopping block khona lapana eAfrisam afuna ukwazi umphumela ukuthi uhambe kanjani. Into engayisho khona manje ngithi adlale ke umacashelana ngicashe ngikukhefu bese ngiyabuya.
Welcome back, Daphne.
Thank you.
And how was exposures to the plant?
Wow. When we got there, I actually wasn't expecting such big machines, to see such a big plant, and they have a very, very big hall here. So, but all in all, I enjoyed what I was doing, and I feel like I'm ready to work, especially with the HT. The switching was a bit nerve-wracking because of the dangers involved and the whole safety procedure that has to be done when you are doing the switching. And that was a bit nerve-wracking as well. When I had to go outside and press the remote and switch, you never know what's gonna happen. But all in all, I had fun. And in terms of SAP, it's gonna need a bit of learning because it's new software, but I think I can crack it.
And your decision at this stage, would you like to continue with electrical engineering as a career, Daphne?
Yes, I'd like to continue with electrical engineering as a career, but I'd also like to go into the whole aspect of mining engineering. All the mining, the structural, the mechanical, and the electrical. I just want to involve everything all in one.
Okay, that's quite interesting. The position of the internship will give you, the main focus will be on electrical engineering, but actually it interlinks with the other fields of engineering, eh?
Yes,
Because
that's
there's, there's mechanical, there's civil, there's mining, so you'll get these exposures as well. In comparison with your learnership, that was actually more focused on just electrical, eh?
Yes.
So this will be a little bit broader. And the aim with the internship is to prepare you for a junior management position in engineering. And then after that, you can actually progress in engineering field to become a specialized engineer, or you can go in management, because a lot of engineers is actually becoming managers. But Daphne, with the other evaluations that we've done on you,
yes.
I've already mentioned them. And with your exposures today, it's quite clear that it's a good career for you, and you're actually willing to go into that. And the company would like to offer you the position of an intern at this specific operation in electrical engineering.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And good luck with your future. Congratulations,
Yes.
eh?
Thank you.
Well done, Daphne.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'll do my best to make you guys proud of me. Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you very much. What's up, guys? Dumelang. Tsatsi la ka le tsamaile sentle. Ke kry-ile iSpani and I'm happy about it. So ke tshepa gore mama ka le papa ka le bone ba tlo itumela and ba tlo nna motlotlo ka nna. So ha ile gore o teng go gae and you feel like ha ona iSpani or ha o itse re ireng ka career ya go, all I'm gonna say to you is tswella ka dithuto tsa gago and then ditoro tsa gago di tla will come true. Your dreams will come true. Press up, push up, hand.
Uyazi kuyajabulisa kangakanani ukubona ke umuntu ogqamile njengaye uDaphne azithola sakaseyintweni ngoba into ongazikhombisile ukuthi igqamile njoba ke ishaya ama-task wakhe ne-interview yakhe bafethu. Mina ke into angifundise yona namhlanje ukuthi nami ke ngakhona ukuphuma laphana ngiyozama ukuthi ngikhulise ama-skill set wami. Nani lapha emakhaya I hope nani ni-inspired ukuthi nenze kanjalo. Kodwa manje asambe ke siyobona ke i-career coach njoba ke isinikeze advice ukuthi ungathisa kanjani i-learnership ukuthi kube yinyathelo zokuqala ke ku-career yakho kulento ofuna ukuba yiyona. Njoba sithi imfundo bafethu ayikhulelo sithi sibade siyakhula.
Dipotso tsa kajeno di bua sengwe se le gore Daphne o se entseng hantle o performa yang hantle ko interview. Potso ya rona ya pele e tswa ko Nhlodi a re o prepare yang for interview. Nhlodi sa pele o lokela go itukisetsa tseba ka ga company e o yang ko yona gore di product le di services tsa bona ke eng, competition ya bona ke bomang, market base wa bona ke bomang, di achievement tsa bona ke eng. And hape ha bua le motho shebana le ena ko mahlong, tsela e o aparang, tsela e o buang le tsela e o tsamayang le tsone di accounta. O ka skene ko interview o pampa kapa o apere ka re o ya choming tsa hao fela. And hape lokisa dipotso go ba botsa potso tsheka na re ba gona go thusa ha o batla o tsola pele ka dithuto tsa hao na le gore ke eng se le gore o ka seetsa ka hare go company go itukisetsa for ditlhatlhogo. Potso ya bobedi e tswa ko Milton. Milton a re we araba yang potso e reng tell me about yourself. Potso ena ma hustlers e botlhokwa gobane ba e botsa hangata if not all the times. Potso ena e fa wena monyetlo wa gore o bue ka di strengths tsa hao, o bue positively ka wena. Potso ena e batla go tseba gore ana o na le bokgoni le botsebi tse di ka go letlelang gore o kgone go etsa mosebetsi. Ha e gore wena o movile from KZN wa ya Joburg e batla go tseba gore ke eng se o se thupileng bophelong kapa le ko sekolong. O ka bua ka experience ya hao ya mosebetsi o ithutile eng o ratile eng ke nako e kakang o sebetsa moo ha e ka ba ha ona experience bua ka dithuto tsa hao di-subject tsa hao ke di-subject difeng tse o di ratileng haholo ene hobaneng ene hape ke eng se go etsang gore wena o bone o ka re o bohlokwa comparing to batho ba bang e ka ba dilo tse le gore batho ba rata go bua ka tsone ka wena je ka gore maybe ba re o rata go bala o rata batho gopola gore dilo tse o buang ka tsona di tsamaisane le mosebetsi ene hape netefatsa gore dikarabo tsa gago di ba brief e ska ba ntho e telele haholo are mane ko African Leadership Academy re lo bona gore our hustler Hosam o re tliseditseng.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Dejane and I'm from Ethiopia. I'm 18 years old and my idea is Oyama. So basically what Oyama is, it's a youth crowdfunding website for young entrepreneurs. Here at the African Leadership Academy, I had the privilege of working with an on-campus youth prize organization called Anzisha, which gives $75,000 to 25 young entrepreneurs from all around Africa. And during the application process, we saw 400 entrepreneurs, and these 400 entrepreneurs had amazing stories and amazing projects. And it just was kind of frustrating to me to see that from these 400 people, only 25 of them got the money they needed. And it also made me realize a loophole in the whole financing projects world, because truth is, young entrepreneurs, I mean, entrepreneurship doesn't have an age anymore, but most investment options in banks do. So essentially what Oyama is, and it's a crowdfunding website, right? And the whole concept of crowdfunding is, picture this, there are 100 people, right? 100 people with 100 Rand each. 100 Rand alone for that person would probably get him at most pizza, right? But then you take that 100 Rands, you multiply it with 100 people, you get 10,000 Rand, and you give that 10,000 Rand to one entrepreneur that can impact his society. That's the power of crowdfunding, and that's the power of Oyama. My message to the youth is, if you see a problem out there, I mean, instead of complaining about it, usually you just address it. I mean, the most brilliant ideas come from the most basic problems. You see a problem, you address it. And it's that problem-centered approach that makes an entrepreneur what they are. And I believe the first step towards becoming an entrepreneur is identifying a problem and taking the first step towards addressing it.
Ke re hai duma ya tsamaya koloi ya iSpani shoma hustlers njengoba ke sifike ephethelweni wehlelo lethu la namhlanje bafethu sithi halala ku hustler lethu bafethu enalo ke lifezekisa amaphupho alo ngiyathemba ukuthi nifunde okukhulu from kuyena ngisho naye ke izimpendulo ezinikeze lapha na usisipula bafethu ukuthi nani ke nikwazi ukuhlanganisa into zethu zikwazi kuba babapha unikhombise ukuthi thatha isikhathi sakho mfethu usikatata uzawutshiwa yi-frogs thatha isikhathi sakho wenze show bafethu ngithi lapha emakhaya mina umfana kamntamba sengifuna ukuphuma kanje khumbula ukuthi sinayo umniningwane singanikeza wona khona lapha na website yethu ku www.ispani.co.za about ama-internships, ama-learnerships, ama-bursary, ama-sites akhona ukuthi nawe click in kulama link nawe ukuthi ulungise izinto zakho khona ke uzongena endaweni yomsebenzi mina ke ngizohlala ngitshela ngithi ungaqashi ziveze bakubone and remember don't look down look up and stay up bafethu ngithi ku Twitter sikhona khumbula sikhona Twitter is @ispani on SABC1 noma ke uye lapha na ku Facebook yethu and click on like ukhulume nathi khona da ngihlala ngitshela ngithi press up push up phanda mina ke sengiyavaya ngisayophanda